Hey guys, this is Eileen from Love Angels Light, and I am joining you live tonight. Happy Easter! I should say that when there's actually people here. Let me wait a second. Waiting a second. There's someone. Hey, my phone just told me I'm live. Isn't that good? I wanted to read you guys something actually. I've just put my notebook aside though, because that's silly. Hello. Hey, Delise. Happy Easter. Did you hear that? Excellent. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Barbara. Welcome. I'm just going to randomly hold my bottle up to get a drink. Hey, Rosina. One of my beautiful clients at my fair last weekend gave me a Love Angels Light water bottle. She's a keeper. Hey, Sue. All right. I wanted to read you guys something that I wrote down relatively recently. Now, my son, hey, Nissa, my son, when he was at daycare, one of the daycares that he went to, came home one day and went, Mummy, hey, Jojo, happy Easter, guys. He came home one day and said, Mummy, you get what you get and you don't get upset. And I went, where'd you get that from? Because that's not something I've ever sort of subscribed to or taught him or any of that. And he's gone, I learned it at daycare, Mum. I've gone, okay, well, in some cases, I guess that would be, that would be fair. You get what you get. You don't get upset. I'm like, you don't have to, you don't get upset over things you can't change. Anyway, I was riding one day and I went, you know what? At some point, you have to look at your past and say enough is enough. That's not the bit I was going to read to you. You have to shift your focus from what your situation is, hey, Sarah, to the situation that you would like, right? And here's the thing, right? You don't have to just get what you get. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to be the author of your existence. Hey, Rebecca. So you have a choice. And if you want to, go and achieve some giant goal, then set a goal, set an action plan, make it happen. You don't have to settle for whatever this is. You have a choice. You have the power to make a difference in your world. Hey, Erin. I've tried to get into the supporter group like 10 times this week to give you guys some readings, and it has not been the best week in my house. So we're going to go with the flow a little bit at the moment and see what we can do. Hey, Cynthia. All right, let's have a look. Now, the way this works, you guys, if you could share the feed, please, I would very much appreciate it. I haven't kind of set it up in a way. I haven't set it up in a way that is easy for me to share. So if you can please share, the more people we can sort of get joining, the better it is for everyone. Now, so share. I do actually get to see when people have shared it because I have it running on my phone as well. And it comes up, share. Thank you so much, Cynthia. All right. The other thing is it is free for those I'm drawn to. If you would like to guarantee your reading on this feed, it's $10 into my PayPal. I do have my website link there. I hope it works. I did try and set it up before I went live with the crystals. Let me swing into there's that thing. See, Ray Louise, it says sharer. So I know you are a sharer. All right, let me have a look. Hey, Mary. Hey, Tammy. Oh, welcome back, Tammy, from the other feed. All right, so let me just see what I can do here. Oh, it's going to let me do it. Awesome. Give me a second, all right? Come and join us live. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. All right, let's search. It is actually going to let me. My phone went through a period there where it would not let me do multiple group postings. I am based in, yes, Kel, I am Australian. I am in New South Wales. I am in the Macarthur area in Greater Sydney. It's a great place to be, just so you know. Awesome. Awesome, Ray. That's cool. That's cool. Did you just signed up to do the hypnotherapy or the new one that he's got going on? Because he's just started a new one as well. The new one. Awesome. My parents are up in Brisbane, Kel. So, yes, know all about that. All right, the other thing I have to keep an eye on, if you do put money into my PayPal, just by the by, or you pay through, that's okay, though, because the marketing program that you learn through that will be really useful, just so you know. Right, so where am I? Let me have a look through. Sydney is huge. Now, we had a fair last weekend at Penrith Panthers. It was amazing. It was incredible. So many people came through. Hello, gorgeous Dika. Yeah, Campbelltown area. All right, let's have a look. Who is, okay, we've got 17, so that's a good start. It's a good start. How high can we get these numbers? All right, Sarah, I'm going to come to you. It is how the world is now, Kel, and it's something that we sort of I don't want to say we have to get used to it, but we sort of do at the same time. All right, there is no going back to the way things used to be, and that's okay. All right, let's have a look, Sarah. Sarah, I feel like there's a few things overwhelming you at the moment, and I don't. Green. Awesome. I love the way you guys all come on and support me. Thank you so much. All right. So we've got worry, stress, guilt for you, Sarah. And then we've got the overwhelm card. All right. We follow that up with the man card. Now, I don't know if there's a man in your life who's stressing you out, but that's where I would be led to sort of go on this particular situation, that there's a certain male person in your life who's kind of not being as potentially supportive as he could be. What we do have is 2 greens. Now, the greens are with the heart chakra, all right? So we're talking the emotional stuff. We're talking stress. We're talking anxiety. We're talking all of those things. Now, Clove comes in and Clove says, now is a time to stand up for what you believe in. It is time for you to be firm, take control, make it happen. Whatever it is that you want to achieve right now, push the overwhelm to the side. Just push it to the side. And then just sort of focus on where you want to end up. Because I would hazard a guess that where you are right now is not where you want to be in 6 months' time, 12 months' time, a year's time, all of that sort of thing. All right. So now is your time to work out where it is that you want to go. Cardamom is all about self-control. It's about someone pushing your buttons. It's about you kind of going, you know what? It's not a good time for me to lose my cool. On occasion, weird things come into my head when I do this, and I just kind of go with the flow. On occasion, I would have a situation arise, and I would say to my partner at the time, I need a few minutes to go and calm down And when I have calmed down, I will come back and talk to you. Because I'd get really upset and I would get to the point of just spouting off whatever comes through. And sometimes that's not the most conducive thing to be, talking about when you're in the middle of an argument or that sort of thing. All right. Look for the happiness in every situation. That's your sort of reminder to remain objective, be respectful, and really just honor and love yourself, honor and love the way you want to feel, because your feelings are valid. And that's really important for people to recognize, that your feelings are valid. You just have to sort of work through someone else's expectations, usually, of what you're feeling. Arbor Vitae is a stinky, stinky essential oil. It's all about removing blocks. It's about being in control. It's remaining grounded. It's about there being challenges and delays at the moment. Ride it through. This time will pass. Trust in divine guidance. All right. I'm going to guess that Sarah Knight and Sue Mirko know each other. I'm just guessing because you guys said hello to each other. Although I do like to whip out a psychic joke every now and then. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness, and I feel like you need to be spending some time focusing on you and what you want and where you want to be. I feel like you don't get enough time for you. You're busy doing everything for everyone, and now is your time to sort of take a step back, take a deep breath, and work out where it is you want to head. I hope that makes sense, Sarah. Bruce. All right, let me do a quick scrolly scroll. Let me also clear my notifications on my phone. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Yep, that's good. Awesome. Aww. You could make new besties in this chat, Kel. It's been known to happen. Not to replace, to add to. Let's have a look. My nose is itchy. Oh, Cynthia. Don't cry. I'm just scrolling backwards. Hey, Caitlin. Didn't see your comment before. Unless I did. And awkward. All right, let's have a look. Anything from your brother? Is that why you're crying? Okay, let me see. Cynthia, let me see if I can sort of work that through, okay? Oh, that's really sad. Okay, the weird thing is, Cynthia, I'm getting hot down this side. And the heat is usually to do with a female person coming through, which clearly wouldn't be your brother. Let me just, so I don't have to scroll back through to find your comment. So unless he had something happen to the front and side of his head, I want to say that there's a female person here in spirit. What I feel is like there's a female person in spirit and Jeffrey's on this side. He hasn't given me any sort of he hasn't given me any sort of evidence yet to give he had a brain cyst. That would be evidence right there with that head thing. Told you he's here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. From someone who's lost a brother to someone who has lost a brother. He's never going to leave your side. And I feel like he is going to be the type that will make things happen around you. He is going to be sending you smells of things that remind you of him. He is going to be dropping little hints that he's around you. But hey, Ness, I also sort of feel like he's, hey, Vicky, I also sort of feel like he's going to be the jokey type that's going to sort of move something. I think it's in my bag, actually, from the fair last weekend. I have a bag of crystals. Excuse me. All right. Okay, while I'm here, Cynthia, have you had a female person in spirit who has died in their sleep? Because the yawn is, new and not me right now, because I feel like they're together. That's all. I had a bag of crystals, right? Little tiny tumbleds that I usually carry with me, and I'd lost it, and I'd searched on my dressing table and all through my house, and then I'd searched all through my room. I'd pulled it apart, and then one day I was walking through my bedroom, and it was right in the middle of the floor, like literally right in the middle. And hey, Mara, and I sat there and went, now I know that wasn't there because I've walked through that section for days on end. And I feel like your brother's going to do that too. Jeffrey's going to kind of sort of go and do something that will go, you'll be looking for something and you go, I just can't find it. And then it'll just turn up and you go, I looked there. I know that I went all through that section and it was there. And then you can just turn around and go, right, I know you're here. I feel like he's going to play tricks on you. All right. I feel also like he's giving me a headache, but that's okay. Okay. Second thing I want to say to you is don't try too hard, which sounds horrendous. And I get that, and I'm sorry. Yeah. See, my brother was that type too. He literally, on the anniversary of his passing this year, our smoke detector went rang once and then popped open. It's never done that. We've been living here for 3 years. It gets checked every year. It wasn't a dead battery. It wasn't anything. There was nothing wrong with it. It just happened. And my little 5-year-old looked at me and went, Mummy, was that Uncle Anthony? And I went, yeah. All right, so he's going to show you that he's there, but don't try too hard. Anytime you think of him, he is with you. Because where else would he be? And I kind of feel, and I want to say to you, and I don't want to come across as unfeeling, but he doesn't want you to cry all the time. I'm sorry. With all due respect, he doesn't want you, oh, that's awesome. He doesn't want you to be upset. He doesn't want you to remember with sadness. He wants you to get to a point where you can laugh about things that you used to do, where you can, look, here's the thing. I know. And it's different for everyone. It doesn't get easier. You learn to cope with it better. Now, my brother passed in 2004, and there are still times where a song will come on the radio and I'm a blubbering mess and people will be looking at me and I go, I don't care. This is just the way it is today, and that's okay. And you will get to a point where you are okay. Is it okay that he's gone? No. Will it ever be okay that he's gone? Probably not. Oh, likewise. But here's the thing, he is always going to be with you. So whether you need to have a keepsake that you can keep that reminds you of him. My older brother got a tattoo of one of the readings from the funeral on his arm. I don't think it was there. Maybe it was. I don't know where it was. He also got his kids' names tattooed to him, but honestly, a keepsake, something that reminds you of him, something that you can keep close to your heart. And then ask him what his sign will be, or set up a sign. Excuse me. This is my Love Angels Light water bottle. Get some sort of keepsake, because then you can be sitting and holding it, and nobody else will know what the significance is, but he'll come up and give you a tap on the shoulder, or he'll come up and give you a hug. He'll put his arms around you, or something will happen, or something funny will happen, and again, you will know that it is him. All right? That's what I get for you. There's a whole team around you. You don't have to stress. You're never alone. Guys, in any honesty at all, we are never alone. We're not, though. Oh, that's a bit sweet and adorable. Your daughter wanted his hoodie. That's okay. That's the way she wants to feel close to him. You will find a way. You will find a path through this, but give yourself time. And the thing with grief is there's no time frame on it. You know, my brother passed in 2004, and my mum earlier this year was a blubbering mess most days. And she called me and she's gone, I just need you to talk to me. I've gone, okay, what do you want me to say? She's gone, anything. How are the boys? I'm like, the boys are great, Mum. And then the penny dropped and I went, oh, it's his anniversary tomorrow, or it's his birthday tomorrow. It was one of those. See, for us, it's Christmas in December, and then January is his anniversary, and then February is his birthday. So the rest of the year we kind of ease on through, but over that period is really hard. And for Mum, it was particularly hard this year for no apparent reason. And I just went, Mum, it's okay. There's no timeline on this, but it's been so long. It doesn't matter how long it is. You had a child who's not here anymore. Of course that's going to affect you. I had a brother who's not here anymore. And some days it does affect me, and that's okay. But give yourself permission to feel the feelings. And then one day you'll be able to stand up and go, oh, I'm not as sad anymore. And one day he'll send you a sign and go, right, enough's enough. Buck up, princess. Let's go. Maybe that was my brother. You found a dime just after he passed. That's cool. I've never had someone say to me, you're so sweet, after me telling them that he's going to tell you to buck up. The pain will always be there. It honestly, it's same with one of my old work colleagues. Her husband passed away really, really suddenly. And I went, the pain doesn't get easier. She's like, oh, thanks. I've gone, well, it doesn't. Do you want me to? And it's so many things coming into my head right now. The pain doesn't get easier, but you do learn to cope with it better. All right, it's just one of those internal scar things that you get to sort of tend to. But it's about giving yourself permission to feel the feelings, because society is more likely to sort of tell you to get on with things. But if you're having a bad day, give yourself permission to have a bad day. All right, I'm going to scroll. And lots of hugs for you. All right, who have I got? I've got 18 on. Who's sharing? Who's sharing this feed? Oh, Rebecca, I did see that. You're most welcome, Cynthia. Wow, I clicked and it went on the right one. Isn't that fantastic? Yes. Do you like that? Yes. The answer to your question is yes. All right, moving on now. Look, this is my entertainment for the evening. Guys, I'm not going to be live tomorrow night. It's Good Friday, so I'm going to spend the evening with my family. Just so you know. I'm just coming back to Sarah's comment for a second, and then I'll come back to you, Rebecca. Because I think I'm funny. Thank you so much. Spot on. I consciously find the happiness in my situations, but I feel this is keeping me stuck in my current situation. I've got a really good program that would be awesome for you. Guys, if you are interested in the Shift Your Shit program, please, please, please get in contact with me. Thank you, Sarah Knight. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, we've been dealing with some medical stuff this week, which has been really enjoyable. It's always nice when the doctor, hey, Sammy, it's always nice when the doctor goes, I have to get verbal permission before I put this on your test request form. And I go, oh, good, excellent. That's not confronting at all. So thank you. Yes. And then one of the reports that came through was actually incorrect. So that's even better. I've had a great week, guys. All right, Rebecca. Usually, if you feel that there is a previous life connection, there usually is the easy answer. Now, I've got a really great program that you could do about past life. I do, and you know it. So, guys, with the hypnotherapy and the coaching, hey, sorry, with the hypnotherapy and the coaching stuff, right? I have 3 major programs. I literally have probably 4 programs, but 3 major ones. One of them is Shift Your Shit. It is designed as a 30-day program, but it is being moved to an online platform so that you have lifetime access, self-paced, and then you get me live in the paid program group every fortnight for an hour doing doing coaching Q&A or coaching stuff, exercises, right? You get to shift past you do the age regression to shift to find out where it started, to discover the root cause of where things were at. And then we go through that hypnotherapy and coaching week into mindset week. We go from mindset week into manifestation week. Make you quit smoking. I have 2 options for people who want to quit smoking. Oh, Jojo, we're on 4 days off now, so woohoo! And by 4 days off, I mean my husband's going to have 4 days off, and I'm going to catch up with some work. Awesome. Yes, I do. I do know you need this. Now, because it's moving to the online platform, and I'm only launching it online now, it's only $497. Now, if you look, what I charge normally for an hour coaching session is $300. If you multiply an hour coaching twice a month, that's $600 value every single month. And you get lifetime access to this program. And I'm only charging you guys $497 for this program. Some people, certain coaches I work with on occasion, not that I'm getting uncomfortable right now, told me I need to charge more. But I would like people to be able to afford it and for it to help the people who want the help. Now, in terms of hypnotherapy and coaching, it will only work if you're committed to making it work. So if you come to me and go, I'm going to use you as an example. Sorry, Kel. All right. I really want to quit smoking. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you with 0 to 10? With 0 being not committed at all and 10 being like so committed that I wish I had quit yesterday. Now, if you are not at least an 8, I will not work with you because you're not committed to making the change. Does that make sense? And how much of a problem is this on the same scale, 0 to 10? How much of a problem is smoking for you right this second? All right. And again, if that is really high as well, then we can sort of work on working together. Now, my quit smoking session on its own, just a single session, is $297. I had to go through my price list. I think I actually put it up to $347. But for the purposes of this conversation, it's $297 for the session on its own. If you go with the 30-day support program, where you get an MP3 to listen to as many times as you like, and the face-to-face over Zoom session, and 30 days of support. So anytime you're kind of feeling like, oh, I'm not sure if this is working, you give me a call. And you go, hey, Eileen, yeah, I need help. And I do a little bibbity bobbity boo over the phone. And hopefully, so that 30-day support program is $550. So that's the way that rolls. All right. And that's the technical term. We bibbity bobbity boo you over the phone. I want to know what that comes up as in the subtitles. Yeah, that'd be funny. All right, so yes, so many things that I could talk about right now. Rebecca, the connection you have to this particular friend, is it a previous life connection? Yes. So what did you not learn in the past life that you needed to learn? Or if it's a good connection, and given you use the word friend, I'm going to go with it's a decent connection, then often we will go through several lifetimes with a group of people. All right? We're all sort of on a ride together. It's fun. Now, for you, I don't feel like you're communicating properly, because my throat keeps getting tense every time I try and talk to you. Hello, beautiful YouTube people. I am seeing your comments. It's just it's intermittent through lots of Facebook. Oh, there you go. I just paid a bill. To see that. See how I did that? Gotta love automatic payments. My phone buzzed and I just paid a bill just like that while I'm working here. You need to clear your throat chakra. And that's not normally how I communicate that. But any blue crystal would help you with that, because blue is the throat chakra. You don't communicate well. Right. So I feel for you it would be one step at a time, opening up and allowing. I feel like it's more allowing people in and trusting that people do actually have your back at times. Have patience. It will take time. All right. How much stress is around you at the moment? Because this would sort of indicate there's a bit of stress. And there's always a solution to the problems that are around you. You just have to find it. If you can't climb over the wall or go around it, get a wrecking ball. There's always a solution. It just might not look the way you think it does, if that makes sense. Now, hello, Detty. Good night, Jojo. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Easter. All right, start communicating a little bit better. All right. Start allowing people into your circle and give people a chance. Awesome. Thank you, Abantika. Sorry, apparently I needed to read. You just got Clove as well. We had that just before. Just standing up for what you believe in, being firm, taking control, making it happen. What is going on with your business? Make it happen. Don't stand back and wait. You've got this. Hey, Nita. All right. May I ask what past life? Yeah, huh? That's awesome. Thank you, Abby. I will call you Abby because that's much easier. Otherwise, I tend to mess up names. Now, let me come back up here. Oh, it was your comment. Right, Kel, I am going to come to you, but first I'm going to go to Abby. Yeah, Rebecca, I think there's more for you in terms of business stuff. I feel like you haven't found your niche. You haven't found that thing. You know, that thing that excites you, that lights you up, that makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. I feel like you have more. There's more for you. Be ready for it. It's coming. Awesome, guys. Thank you for everyone who's shared. I do appreciate that. All right, this is one of the YouTube people. What past life karmic connection do I have with my business client? Abby, in terms of law of attraction, if you firmly believe it's going to work out and you're putting that out into the universe, there's no reason for it not to. Let's have a look what I dropped. Not ask what I dropped. We can't actually English properly. Awesome. You actually, this one dropped out. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I do believe that this business contract from him will work out. It will be fine. I kind of feel, hello, Vivian. I kind of feel like this business client or this contract won't be the last you see from him. I feel like you will continue working together for a while. I don't know if that makes sense clearly. But in terms of law of attraction and manifesting, you're actually manifesting that thing into being. So keep doing that. Keep believing it. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing. It feels good. This feels good. You got the end of a cycle and then you got moving on. I feel like you're actually moving forward. So just keep doing what you're doing. All right, let me come back this way. I said I was coming to Kel. Kel, did you ask a different question earlier? You're another one who needs to communicate better. Cheers. Smoky quartz. Okay, that makes sense. You are very, very welcome, Abby. Thank you for joining me tonight. I thought you did because there's someone else who asked a kid question. I'm like, hang on. Sometimes there's a theme. Hey, Nina. Hey, you're our first tonight, Cameron Sheila. Just make sure. Did you want to consider? Did you want to consider that for a? Yeah, I got him. Barbara. It's all good. That's our first tonight. I've been live for like 40 minutes, and we've only had one. Almost feel disappointed. I was live the other day. I had like 6 or 7 just while I was live. Oh, Daddy, you're a keeper. Guys, just so you know, there's a lot of comments that come through, so don't be afraid to put your request in more than once. Kel, you get the rainbow and the 4-leaf clover. This is good luck, good fortune, and windfall. I do actually see children for you, and I do actually see you falling pregnant and having child. There may need to be, I want to say, outside help. Now, I mean beyond the physical act. What I do feel is there's some work you need to do on you first. All right. Now, with this problem with your close friend, I would be saying boundaries. Okay, so I showed you this one. I showed you the good luck, good fortune, windfall. Then we've gone this one here: be creative, think outside the box, be innovative. This could be with having a baby or with the friend. Really, if we're honest, isn't this such a clear reading? But there's some forgiveness work that needs to happen. And I don't know if this is you needing to forgive yourself for a past, or if you can see if you need to forgive people around you for. The words in my head then were not professional. There's people in your past that you need to forgive for actions they have taken. Yeah. Now, here's the thing about forgiveness. When we don't forgive the people around us for the things that they have done, sometimes they are just doing the best they can with what they've got, which isn't an excuse, but it is understandable, if that makes sense. What generally happens is when we don't forgive, we literally carry it with us. You were born in a cult. Awesome. You don't want to carry that on with you, right? And if you don't learn from the lessons that have been handed to you, you get to come back and do a redo, which isn't always fun. However, okay. That's not ideal. I'm really sorry about that. I think, look, for someone like me where I've been, the only cults I really have seen have been on TV, which may or may not be accurate. You don't want to continue carrying that stuff around. So let it go. I'm not saying forgive and forget, all right? Do not forget. Because if you forget, then you might forget the lesson that you were supposed to learn from it, right? You forgive because it releases them. It cuts that bond. It cuts the tie so you can move forward and leave that stuff where it is. Now, if you need help with that, come and see me. We'll have a session. Because it's all about making sure that you can go, you know what? I'm done with all of that. Here's the line in the sand. I don't want to keep reliving that experience or that life. I want to move forward. And if you want to move forward and get out of the shit pile that you've lived for however long you've lived it for, then do my programs, guys. Seriously. I wasn't gonna take this down that road. Okay. I love that you're talking about cult, and then you get this one. Now, Douglas and Siberian fur. The card actually talks about family time is needed right now. What I want to say to you is healthy connections are needed right now. All right? Healthy connections are what's needed, and building strong, healthy relationships. Now, you're in a relationship that feels solid. Fun times are needed. That didn't come out the way I intended it. Fun times are needed. You need to be having more fun in your life. Release your creative side and enjoy yourself. Fill your life with healing color. Excellent. And then Magnolia is all about happy times are ahead. There could be cause for celebration. We could be talking, baby time. No, it could be cause for celebration. Find the joy in your heart and choose to be happy. I will find happiness and joy in my life. It is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Feelings are a choice. Yes, shit happens to everyone, guys. Thanks, Erin. I knew I could count on you. Stuff happens to everyone. We all have our own experiences that we have to go through in our lifetime. And in some ways, in some belief systems, wow, my video's frozen. I don't know if you can still hear me. There we go. Wow. In some belief systems, we actually agree to come down and do certain things over, you know. There's a story, and I wish I could remember it. Mara, are you still watching? What was the story Calvin told at Self-Mastery? I can't remember what it's called, but basically there's a little spirit up in heaven who goes, I want to experience this particular thing, and another spirit, and God's like, no, why would you want to leave this pool of love and light and go down there and experience that? Like, why would you do that? And another spirit comes along and goes, you know what? I will do that for you, but at the end of it, I want you to remember that you asked me to do this for you. And hello, gorgeous Lisa. You know, so like even my mom's been through some horrendous times in her life, but she still believes that she agreed to these particular experiences in this lifetime before she came down here, right? And sometimes that's a really hard thing to grasp. Like, why would you agree to come down and experience certain horrendous things in your lifetime? Oh, you are still watching. That was a test. No, I'm kidding. Do you remember what that was called? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, exactly. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing. I do appreciate it. Right, so release the stuff. Breathe in the good stuff and breathe out the garbage. It is an interesting way to look at it. Like my mum has had, like, oh, look, excuse me. She had a stepmom who abused her as a kid, and then she had her stepmother's father abused her as well later on, and you just kind of sit there and go, why would you agree to come down and experience that? But it happened, apparently, so here we are. But it's about learning from. Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much, Kel. Oh, I'm just going to put that up to show everyone. All right, Katie B. Nick is your ex. Is there reconciliation? Hello, Kate Scott. All these. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It does. It is what it is, hey. It is what you accept. It is what you tolerate. It is what you make it. Right? So many people go with it is what it is. And for the most part, it is what it is. But it is what you accept, and it is what you tolerate, and it is what you make it. Because you could be handed a whole bunch of lemons and you might go, ugh, lemons. Or in case of one of my beautiful followers and supporters, oh, lemons, get them out of my house because my husband's anaphylactic to them. Or you can make lemonade. You can make lemon sorbet. Yum. Then deliver it to my house. All right. Nick is your ex. Is there reconciliation ahead as I want another child, or is there someone new? All right, Katie B. Or lemon curd. Oh, lemon butter. Oof. Who's cooking for me next? That's what I want to know. I do need to have people cook for me at some point. All right, Katie. You have a good night too. All right. Back on track. I never get... Oh, stop. Lemon meringue. Yum. I love lemon, hey. I'd be totally okay if anyone turned up on my doorstep with dessert. Not in a stalker kind of way, just saying. There's a comedian, I don't know if you guys know Gabriel Iglesias, Fluffy. He's so funny. And one of the skits that I've watched him do, one of the things that I've watched him do, he's gone, I went to a show and I was doing my show and I got there and there's all these cakes, right? Happy Easter, Caitlin. I will catch up with you at some point. Oh, lime butter. I don't really like lime, Sue. Yeah, Fluffy, right? He came home one night after a show with like 9 cakes because the people who'd gone to the show knew that he liked cake, so they all brought him cake, and he came home with like a bunch of cakes, and his partner was like, "What are you doing? Where did all the cake come from?" So, people like giving me cake. Anyhow, if you haven't seen Fluffy, go and watch. He's on YouTube. He's on Netflix. Go and have a laugh somewhere after this. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Cool. That was a very good reminder because someone was getting sidetracked. Is that what the problem is? Okay, maybe I'll have to find some. I like cake too. Anyway. All right, Katie. Is there a reconciliation ahead? I'm not getting a clear yes or no here. Okay. Here's hilarious, Deeka. I'm not getting a clear yes or no. What I will say to you is that the terminology in my head then was don't put all your eggs in one basket. And then I want another child. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. There will be someone new. Don't stress about how that's going to happen because, quite frankly, that's not up to you. It's none of your business how the universe is going to work that out. But don't stress about a relationship or lack thereof. Don't worry about that part of it. He's an X for a reading. He's an X for a reading? What? He's an X for a reason. And if that reason hasn't been resolved, then do not take him back. Okay? Otherwise, I'll get cranky with no. Is there a baby in your future? Yes. Another baby will happen. Yes. Who? Call myself a psychic. Don't get frustrated about the situation. All right. Be open to new opportunities as they come up. The universe is standing back going, you can do this. Go for it. All right. There is important news coming. There will be another relationship. There will be someone else. Hey, I'm 42. I get it. I get it. I'm married, but yeah, let's not go there right now. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You want it ASAP. But still don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, if you get technical, there's 2 baskets. Kate, you made lemon butter? Thanks, Mara. These actually were made by a lady in Harvey Bay. Katie K in Harvey Bay. I don't know if she's actually at the Easter show this year. Go for it. Go and have some fun. Safe fun. You're a fully grown adult. It's your right. Exactly right, Kate. Age is just a number. I was 36 having my first. Hang on, let me think. How old is my son? He'll be 6. He'll be 6 in May. He'll be 6 in May. How old am I? Okay, so about 36. There we go. I can math. Look at me go. Awesome. So Nina, that group is a subscription group. So the Love Angels Light Supporter group, guys, just so you know, is a subscription group. It is $19.97 per month. You get free access to, hey Katie, look what I just pulled up for you. All right, there is love on the way. Love on the way for you. Awesome, Lisa. See, heaps of time, Katie. Don't stress about it. All right, Barbara, I'm coming back to you. So the Love Angels Light Supporter group is a subscription group. It is $19.97 per month. You get free access to any of my guaranteed Zoom readings. If I hadn't been unwell this week, there would have been more of them. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. Then what else was I going to say? What else is there to say? You get psychic development stuff in there. You get a whole bunch of people who have your back. It's an awesome community. Free access to Erin. No read message. But I did read it, and it didn't say anything. Send me a PM, please, Barbara. Send me a message. We're just going to interrupt this. There you go. See, look at all these people. Yes. So if you want to join the Love Angels Light Supporter group, you actually get a fair bit of value for that. Awesome. Awesome. There's still time. It's not... Hey, Kate, there's still time. $497 now is the best time to do it before I go, you know what? That price is ridiculous. Let's put it up. It is ridiculous, though. 4 hypnotherapy sessions, 4 video masterclasses, which I'm going to invite you all to. Anyone who's already in the paid program will get access to that. I may even open that up to the supporter group, to anyone in that group, if you want to come along to those masterclasses when I record them, so that you can sort of just join in for that part of it, because you already pay me for being a supporter, which really does help my life quite a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, no, 7 actually, Kate. All right, Barbara, have you sent me a PM? Because I don't know what you're talking about. Over there, that works. That works. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Gotcha. Understand. Thank you very much. Sammy, did she have a fall? I'm just scrolling back through messages. I don't expect you to understand where my brain goes. Perfect. Thank you, Barbara. Sammy, did she fall recently, or has she fallen again? Because I feel like there were health concerns not that long ago with her. And she's 98. Like, seriously, good innings for her. I just had a message saying, I bet she's going to hit the 100. All right. Look, don't count her out. She is very set in her ways, and it has been scary because she is a few nights ago. Okay. Hey, son. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. Can't help myself. I'm sorry. Okay. Sammy, I don't kind of see her going anywhere anytime soon. I don't want to put a time limit on her. She wouldn't want me to anyway. I feel like in her day she was quite firm about what she wanted. You knew what she wanted, and if you didn't provide her with what she wanted, yeah. All right. Look, seriously, don't count her out. She's going to be okay. I don't feel like this is going to be she's going to get through this one. This one's okay. She's got angels watching her. I just saw some angels. What a weirdo. I literally just saw an orb. I kind of feel like there's a few archangels around her, actually. She is very stubborn. And do you know what? Yeah, look, at that age, seriously, there's not a whole lot of quality of life at that age. Especially if she's had a lot of scares, and if she's had a fall, I just feel like there's going to be something else that's going to, I don't feel like it's this. It's going to be the deal breaker for her. Is it possible to take her? Yeah. I was going to say he's hanging about, and I kind of feel like he wants her to hit 100. Hey. He's in the background encouraging her that she's going to be okay, that everything's going to be fine. Do you know what? He's waiting. Hey, number two. Thank you, Ifa. Block. Gone. I love the block button. Hey. Yeah, I got it, Barbara. Right on it. He's around. Look, what I want you to do is stop worrying about it. Already blocked, Kate. Already blocked. You like that? Her getting through this fall, it's just going to take some time. And I feel like she needs to be doing something that she enjoys. I feel like there's a whole lot of not a lot to do for her, which makes it hard. Like, how hard is it when there's, look, for some of us who have really busy lives with kids and work and all that stuff, having nothing to do is really great. But if having nothing to do is all you've got, it makes the days longer. It makes any pains worse because you have nothing else to focus on. And I just feel like she needs something else to focus on to kind of make her feel like her time here is worth it. I hope that makes sense. So if there's something that you can do for her to help her, take her out of her head, because I feel like a lot of her time she's stuck in her head. She's stuck in her own, what's it called? Ruminations. There we go. Thought cycles, you know. She's stuck in her own internal monologue, and that's not always a good place to be. So visit her when you can. If you can take her out somewhere, take her out somewhere. Take her to see something that she'll enjoy. Take her to do something that she'll enjoy. If you can. And if you can't, bring the party to her. Again, if you can. All right. But don't count her out yet. I feel like there's going to be more to this story. Yeah. That's what I got. I hope that makes sense. All right. Hey, Sonia. Jody, there's too many of you. No, there's not. You guys are awesome. All right. Sue, did you ask a question right at the start? And Sarah, you guys are good. All right. And just celebrate her. All right. Celebrate her because she's led an amazing life. If she's 98, like, how much would she have seen? She would have seen the Great Depression. She would have seen World War II. She would have seen the other wars. You know, she would have been through a lot. She would have a lot of stories. All right. Excellent, Sarah. Oh, you would have heard that song sung to you your entire life. And I don't sing it because I know it's in the back of my head when I look at your name. Any messages for you? All right, let's have a look. Look at you. That's funny. All right. You're another one where forgiveness is coming up. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Communication, Sarah. Communication. Are you the type of person who tries to keep the peace? Who'll, not necessarily say what you think because you don't want to upset people? You need to speak your truth. You need to find your truth, find your passion, find your purpose. You need to actually stand in your power and tell people what you think, because you have an important story to tell. You have people want to learn from you. There's people around you who need to know who you are and what you want to be. I was going to say what you want to be when you grow up. It still works. Most people still don't know what they want to be when they grow up. Okay, so what we have here, we have take charge, control, make it happen. Right? No, not make it happen. Confront your fears. Confront your fears, all right? With that, we get wintergreen. Okay, wintergreen is about drawing on your inner strength. It's about surrendering and releasing. It's about really cutting ties and walking away from things if you need to. It's about you standing in your power and going, you know what? I'm better than this, and I deserve to be treated the way that I want to be treated because I'm me. So stuff you, man. I can't keep things serious. Do what sets your heart free. Don't let anyone trap you into doing anything you don't want to do. It is okay to walk away if you need to. I am free to be who I want to be and where I want to be. It is your time. Now is your time. You are ready to do whatever it is that you need to do. You just have to work out what that is. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen, Erin. Sorry to burst that bubble. We get into these adult-sized bodies and our mind is still stuck 20 years ago or more for some. Travel, moving on, take flight. I feel like this is you moving on. You're flying away from trouble. You're flying into the sunset. It's beautiful. It's amazing. You have coriander. It's really hard when coriander and cilantro come out of your mouth at the same time. The words, not the actual herbs. Coriander and cilantro, it's about feeling liberated. It's about embracing your uniqueness. It's about finding out who you are on the inside and making that match your outsides. It's... Oh, Erin, you're a psychic reader. Go and get your own page. That would be awesome. Thank you. Oops, I just went into full screen. Wow, that's a bit confronting. I don't know how to fix what I just did, so that's awesome. There we go. I did fix it. Oh, gosh. Wow. Wow, that was a good one, wasn't it, Jody? That was awesome. Excellent. All right, so where was I? Coriander and cilantro are all about making the changes you've been wanting to make so that you can blossom into the person that you want to be. It's about you going through the change and transformation to embrace who you truly are at your core, outside of expectations of those around you, whether it's parental type figures or even partners or friends, and just going, you know what? This is me. This is the way I am, and I am happy to be me in all of my quirky goodness. I am always improving and transforming for the better. It's about allowing the transformation to happen. Then we get the forgiveness card. All right. Disregard, make peace. Stop carrying around the crap from the past. Let it go. Let the good energy flow and start to cut ties with things that are not serving you so you can move forward and embrace the opportunities as they come. Vetiver is all about wisdom and maturity, and I just dropped a card. It's one I already read though, so that's fine. It's not like I need all of them. There's like 53 per deck. Vetiver, this is actually nature's sleeping pill. Hey, a drop of this, I think it's underneath your big toe, will help send you off to La La Land, the land of Nod. Things can't be rushed at this time, and you are going to need a lot of patience. Get yourself organized and prepared to take off again. I take as much time as I need to make the right decisions. You have a choice. You can keep doing the things that you've always done, but if you do that, you may just get what you've always got. So you can keep doing that, and that's totally cool. That's up to you. We do get free will in all of this. Or you can go, okay, I've got some goals to set, which is part of the Shift Your Shit program. There are certain things that I want to achieve. These are my goals. This is my action plan. Hey, universe, have at it. Oh, no, Erin. You know what? It's really good for my number 1 son, not so good for my number 2 son. So, yeah. Hey, Nita. All right. So, I hope that makes sense, Sarah. Otherwise, I just, talk to you for 10 minutes for no reason. All right. Sue, where are you? Oh, that's funny. Jodie, are you going to send Erin Evie a friend request? Because she requested that you send her a friend request. All right, Sue. There's a Sue. Oh, my gosh. How cute is that? I love that movie. Excellent. Good to hear. Thank you so much. Hey, Sue. I like Boo. I met a little girl once that looks just like her. It was hilarious. It wasn't me. It's not always an Erin. It just was this time. All right, for you, young Sue. And if you're not young, that's cool. I'm still going to call you young. It's just the way I roll. Oh, Tammy, that's really hard. Ah, disappointing. So it didn't work. Poor lady. Yeah, she's just trying to make a living. I do quite enjoy the block button though. All right, you got 2 purples. Now, purple is your crown chakra. This is your direct link to the universe. This is you have a direct link to the divine. You actually... Do you listen to your intuition, Sue? Because... Oh, no. There we go. Hey, there we go. Here's another one. Tammy, I'm just going to block that person, okay? Another if a jobby. Oh, that was a nice one, though. Awoyemi if a jobby. That's about as close as I'm going to get to the... Okay, purple's... There you go. Isn't that nice? This is your direct link to the universe. This is you try to. Okay, that's good. All right. What I want to say to you is you're not having enough fun. You need to take some time out and be childlike. Now, I'm not saying go be all immature and do stupid things. Unless you want to and it's safe and appropriate to do so. What I am saying is that it feels like there's been a lot of serious stuff in your life recently. And now is your time to have fun. Go out and have some fun. The cards we got here is the Be Creative card, think outside the box. And I feel like it is a case of no worries, Kate. Okay, think outside the square, all right? There are things that are going on in your life where you just need to sort of look at it from a different perspective to find the solution, if that makes sense. The children card is not about actual children. It's about getting in touch with your inner child and taking that time. There we go. There's another one. Here we go. Block. Oh, sorry, dude. I got it. It's all good. It's about you having fun and, running around like a kid and just not having a care in the world. So go somewhere where you can feel calm, where you can feel centered, where you can just forget about all the stress that's around you and just be yourself. I've got a few of them, Amy. It's all good. I block them as they come through. It's part of my fun, really. Just take your time. All right. Whatever you're working on at the moment, I feel like it will take time, but I feel like there are a few things that need to happen for things to fall into place. And that just sounds crazy to me because I don't know you. I don't know what. What do you call yourself? Psychic? Jasmine is about intimacy and passion. It's about this being an amazing time for you. It's time to surround yourself with positive people, work with pure intentions. And I just feel like for once you need to put yourself first. You need to kind of go, you know what? For this set of time, this is my time. You don't get attention. You don't get whatever it is you want from me because now is my time. And in this particular stretch of time, I am going to do something that makes me happy. Now, for me, that may be going for a shower without my children. Life goals, right? Or it might be me going, you know what? Let's go for a walk. Probably not this weekend, though. But doing something for you, something that nobody else is interested in unless they are, but it's just for you so they can go and do it on their own time. You've got Juniper Berry, which is all about being calm and fearless and having that reality. You need to release all guilt and stress. You know that the universe has your back. Release all your cares and worries to the universe and know that everything can improve. And then you also got cilantro and coriander, which is all about that transformation. It's about making the changes you've been wanting to make so that you can blossom into the person that you want to be. It's transformation. It's changes coming up. Be open to it. The universe clearly has your back because there's two purples. It's just about you. What's the word that I had a word go through my head? Preferring yourself. Back in the day, before I came out of the spiritual closet, I was in churches and they used to talk about relationships, and you have to prefer the other person. You put everyone else first. The problem with that is nobody ever puts you first. So as I can only talk for myself, all right? As a female person who is a mother, who is a wife, who is a business owner, now ex-employee, I like coriander and cilantro. My husband does not. And I didn't know that for the first 2 years of our relationship. Whoopsie. Okay, so as someone who does all of those things, it got to a point where I was angry all the time. And my husband was like, why are you so angry? And it took me about an hour. And then I've gone, oh, all of my day for the most of the days this week has been get up and get the kids breakfast and get the kid ready for school and do something else for the kid and get the kids some more food. And then I go and do some work stuff and do some business stuff for other people. And then I do all this other stuff for other people. And then there's some housework that needs to be done, or there's some shopping that needs to be done. And all of this stuff is just stuff that needs to happen because we have a house that needs to function, right? But there was no time for me. And I said, I'm really sorry that I've been really cranky, but from now on, I'm going to take time out for me. And sometimes I even do take time out for me. Because if you don't, you end up resenting the world. And it is time to not resent the world. It's time to actually go, I honor me. I value myself enough to spend some time on something that I enjoy doing every single day. I make a commitment to myself to love, honor, and accept myself the way I am, because I am the hub of my house. Sometimes things don't function because mummy gets sick. Not so much this time, thankfully. Oh, boy. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Take time out for yourself. My kids wake up at the crack of dawn every day. But we've got to the point now where they'll come into my room and go, hi, Mommy, the sun's up on the clock. And I go, okay, mate, you can get up. Can I have a cuddle? I'm like, fine, you can have a cuddle. Get in my bed, have a cuddle. Cuddle, cuddle, cuddle. All right, get out of here. Mummy wants a nap. My kids will go and they go, can we have tablet time? They go, yep, go have your technology time now. All right, Tammy, I was coming to you because that's horrendous. I love how the chat has turned from all of this to coriander love or hate. My husband says that coriander tastes like dirty dishwater. And I asked him how often he's drunk dirty dishwater. Just so you know. Yeah. I make this beautiful Japanese quinoa salad and it's delicious. But it has coriander in it and he just doesn't like coriander. Who knew? All right. Focus. Tammy, just love and support your friend. Love and support your friend because that is horrendous. Does one of them have heart problems? I just want to ask because I just got stabbed in my heart, which isn't comfortable. And that's probably a little bit... I was very concerned, Kate. Do you see the liberties my supporter group take on my live feeds? That's exactly right, Barbara Jane. And it is very much about filling your cup so that your family and friends and those that are important to you get the overflow. You have to fill your cup. It's like it's not an option. It's not an optional extra. Okay, so her dad's around her. Let her know that her dad is around her. Well, there are also lung issues there. I'm just going to do some really weird breathing for a minute. Jodie, I feel like you need to go and if you have been having your health checked out, I feel like there needs to be a second opinion. By the way. But I'll come back to Tammy now. Tammy, were there lung issues as well? Yes, I have a new water bottle. One of the lovely supporter group ladies made it for me. And we did talk about earlier today getting my logo put onto it as well. But before she went into a coma. Okay, so that's where that is. All right. I kind of feel like her mum doesn't want to leave her because she's very aware of the situation, having not long lost dad. However, she's also ready to go, if that makes sense. Merch. Yeah, we're actually going to create some mugs. I have to make that happen, though. So, yeah. I'm going to make some mugs. It's going to have the Psychic Connections Fair. The Psychic Connections Fair banner. Let me just pull that up. View cover photo. Okay, so it'll be, you can't see it very well. It'll be that picture right around the mug. Where's yours? Courtney, if you're watching this, we need more. We're going to have that around the outside of the mug with, you don't have to be psychic to know I need coffee. Right, Tammy. Her mum's going to be around her no matter what. Her dad's around her no matter what. It doesn't make it easier, and it won't make it. I just feel like nothing will soften this blow, and she's gonna have a good stretch of time with her struggling through this. I almost feel like she needs to not be angry at the world or the universe. Yeah, dementia's really hard. Good night, Mara. Happy Easter. I hope you have a good one. I do need to wrap this up soon. I've been going an hour and a half, and my husband will get a bit narky. He's lucky I love him. I'm lucky he loves me, really, if we're honest. All right. Tammy, it's going to be really hard, and there's no way to sort of get around that. But her dad is, I know it's only been a few months, her dad will be sending her signs. I don't know if it was, I'm seeing birds and butterflies, okay? And that may just be because my light's really bright in my face. No. Just be there for her. The biggest thing I feel that she needs to know right now is that her dad is with her. Her dad is waiting for her mum. Her mum is ready to go, but I feel like there's her mum sort of not wanting to go because it's really hard, but at the same time she does want to go, and I just feel like there has to be an element of letting her go, no matter how hard that is. And it is hard, and I'm sorry for that. But she'll be around. I don't think it'll take mum long to come and visit her. So big hugs for her, for you, for the situation. I feel like Dad was a bit of a character in his day, and he's not wanting to make light of the situation, but he's kind of going, I'm going to be there, so just go with it. She can literally set signs up between herself and her parents for when they visit her. I talk about this a lot. You probably have heard me talk about this a lot. So, itchy nose. Do you know what's really funny? I don't know if she is, yeah, there we go. I don't know if your friend is supposed to be studying or learning something, but one of the cards I dropped was the study card, and I just randomly pulled rosemary out of the essential oil deck, and that is the oil of learning. So I don't know if there's a course on the cards here, or if on the cards, see what I did there. I feel like then there is some more study that will need to happen at some point. I'm hearing research, and that like makes zero sense to me. But I feel like there's either some study or some sort of short course that she will do, or that needs to happen for her to sort of move forward. But it's a really hard time, and I hope that she gets through it okay. But let her know that her parents will be around her. Her dad is already there trying to support her in whatever way he can. And yeah, that's what I get. So there's probably not the best way to end that, huh? All right. Let me do some really quick cards, all right? Let's do some speed reads. All right, lovely girl. No, literally, her name's Lovely Girl. You're going to get one card. Oops. Hey, Renee. Okay. I didn't say it was going to be a good card. Lots of frustration around you at the moment. I feel like you need to breathe. You need to get back to your heart space. You need to get back to your center and just let things go. If it isn't going to matter in five years' time, if it's not going to matter in 5 minutes' time, let it go. Just let it go. I know there's a bunch of parents watching who will be singing Frozen songs right now. Just breathe and release the stress, release the tension, and just let things go. I feel like you need to relax. You need to just start moving into where you want to be. Set a goal, set an action plan, make it happen. Yeah? Happy Easter, Barbara. All right. Nissa. Yes. Where else would they be? Like, they don't have a physical form anymore, so they can be everywhere and anywhere all at once. Are they watching over him and their granddaughter? Of course they are. There's not even a question on that. So just rest easy in the faith that they are there. Did you know them? Because if you knew them, you would be able to sort of either, if you think of them like out of the blue, it's probably because they're standing with you. Just so you know. All right. Erin, I didn't forget you. I'll go with where I'm drawn, all right? So I pull this card, right? Family support, comfort, stability. I see the people walking along the beach, nice family. And the song in my head goes, we're all going on a summer holiday. Summer holidays for you. I can sing better than that, but yeah. All right. They passed before I met them. Okay. They can still pop into your head and go, hello, we're here. The thing is, right, we're all born with psychic gifts and talents, right? The problem is that society kind of, the way we're brought up into society's like, oh, that's not real. It's make-believe. All right. And then we're conditioned into not using that part, not using our intuition, not using those things that are, you know, inherently within us, which is why I started doing the Seeking Spirit program with people through hypnotherapy. To sort of help people awaken that, right? Because it's already there. It just needs to be sort of, you need to fan that flame a little bit and do some practice. Like my son today was doing a guessing game on my phone. The app is, that's not the right part. There we go. The app is literally called Are You Psychic? And it's literally a guessing game, right? I'm just going to randomly go in. All right, so you get different colored cards, for example, or I can do the Eiffel Tower and Stonehenge and that, right? Give me a second, Marjorie. I'm getting there. All right, so then you go in, begin. And it shows you a card. Trust your intuition. It shows you a card, and you click on the one that you think it is. Now, some will go, it's just a guessing game. But if you can kind of tune into that card and go, okay, I think it's going to be that one. Oh, I was wrong. All right, you can literally. Oh, I got one, right? We did teamwork. He got 8 at one point. 8 out of 25. But it's about learning to tune in and learning to go, okay, well, and usually I'll find either I'm guessing the one that's next. What's the app? It's called Are You Psychic? I'm either guessing the one that comes next, or I have picked the card next to it. Thank you, Dika. See, that's why I love my supporters. They kind of honor my family. I already had ice cream, so we don't need dessert. All right. So, Erin, I feel like you're going on a summer holiday. Oh, you just said your husband's taking a week off. There you go. They probably will think it's weird. All right. Just going backwards for a moment. Polly, overwhelmed in all kinds of emotions right now. Breathe. Breathe. This is the love card. If you are not in a relationship, there's love coming for you. If you are in a relationship, it's all about the love improvement. All right, there is a relationship coming. Do not stress. Do not worry. I feel like you need to breathe. I feel like you need to take time to meditate. And it is a course of action I recommend regularly. Shift your focus. Distraction therapy, distraction theory even. Whichever. Stop thinking about the things that are overwhelming you. So literally, if your thoughts are going around the same cycle, around the same thing, you're getting overwhelmed, you have to disrupt it. Disrupt that pattern so that you can get into the new thought pattern. Now, I am very much into goal setting because it's easy to get stuck in your circumstances, aka your shit. It's easy to get stuck in there, right? And you can be sitting looking at your circumstances going, I've got no money, I've got, friends, I've got this is bad and that's bad, and it's sort of avalanches into something horrible, right? Or you can go, I've got no money, I've got this particular terrible situation. Okay, but if I can look over there where I've got my goals set, my goal is to have X amount of income per week or per month in my business, and I'm going to achieve that by doing X, Y, Z actions, then you immediately get yourself away from thinking about that stuff that's bringing you down, right? You have a choice. You can stay overwhelmed in all of your emotions, or you can shift it. If you need help to do that, I have a really good program. It's $497 at the moment. I do take payment plans. I do take payments over PayPal or card or bank transfer or whatever it needs to be so that you can get into it and get the help that you need. Just saying. Apart from that, shift your focus, because you don't want to keep looking at the piles around you. Your card is peppermint. Peppermint is your oil of manifestation. This is a good time to set your goals for the future and make them happen. Make a wish for what you want. I manifest all my desires and goals with grace and ease. All right, it's about being optimistic. It's about renewed hope. It's about focusing on the good so that the other stuff doesn't overwhelm you. All right, scrolling down. Scrolling down. Hope that makes sense, Polly. Okay, Marjorie, I'm coming to you. Okay. Now, Marjorie, if you haven't slept for the past 3 days, go and lie down and put on some meditation music to shut your mind up and go to sleep. There are so many horrible, horrible things that can happen when you don't get enough sleep. You're another one. Your head's going all the time. Aaron. Oh, you're too funny. Okay, there's a couple of things that you can do to help you sleep, but I feel like the problem with you is not the sleep. The problem is actually what's going on in your head. It's like your internal chatter won't shut up. Yanira, are you... Wait on. Are you Elsa on YouTube? Just asking. Hey, Steph. Okay, see, that's the thing. You need to be doing things like that, Jody. That's great. Doing things that relax you before bed, things that will get your energy out, that will stop your brain from going over and over and over and over and over. Usually when I get into bed now, I am a Reiki master. Putting the disclaimer out there. So I will either do a Reiki self-treatment or I will do a tapping routine. All right, because sometimes I just cannot stop my brain from thinking. I was coming to you when then it was right. Awesome. That's really cool. Welcome on both platforms. So I'll also do tapping. If you haven't done emotional freedom technique, I'm also a tapping practitioner because I really like studying, or because I used to do night work, which gave me a lot of time to do study. The biggest thing for you, Marjorie, is honor yourself, love yourself. Listen to meditation music or a guided meditation before bed. You can find one that is perfect for sleep. I have my sleepy time hypnosis on Etsy. I can't remember how much it is, to be honest, but I should be Love Angels Light on Etsy. Just saying. Lavender is also good for sleep, turns out. Lavender is also the oil of communication. So what are you not communicating with people? What are you holding within you that wants to come out? All right. Wintergreen, do what sets your heart free. I feel like you need to embrace yourself, embrace who you are, because who you are is pretty damn awesome. All right. Okay, guys, I could keep reading for everyone. Jody, did I draw you a card? I don't even remember anymore. All right, Yanira, Elsa. What's your real name? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. How rude. Hey, Jody. How rude am I? Okay. Nothing's stirring in your love life right now, but there's a whole bunch of forgiveness that needs to happen. Forgiveness will set you free to move into the next relationship. I would put your next relationship a little while away, probably about 6 months. But I feel like there's work that you need to do for you first, if that makes sense. No worries, Barbara. Thank you so much. Thank you for your beautiful heart, Barbara. You have a good Easter too. You missed me doing some crystals earlier. Just saying, Steph. Just saying. Have a happy Easter. 4 names. 4 names? What are you talking about? All right. For those of you who are looking for love, the biggest message I can say to you is focus on you and what you want and what you need. If you need to write out your wish list for a relationship, then do so. That was a different video, Steph. It was only very, very quick. it kind of showcased what I currently have in stock. So yeah, things like the garnet sphere and no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. The amethyst sphere. There it is. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff there. All right, keep working on you. If you're looking for love, love yourself. That is the best advice I can give. The love one. I promised one to. Yeah, you'll get there, Jody. Jody, your health is a concern. Roman chamomile. It is okay to take your time and just cruise along right now. Don't be in a rush to make any big decisions. I have all the time I need to do all that is necessary. All right? Don't stress about things because that's not going to solve it. When I received a report on yesterday, and one of the bits of information, and it was very, very, very inaccurate. And I had a choice to make. I had a choice of whether that would affect me the whole day or if I would go, react, and then let it go. All right, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be the best version of myself if I'm stressed the whole day about something that I can't change. Okay. Turns out they're changing the report because it was wrong. Your health stuff, look outside. Okay. Be creative. Think outside the square. Innovate. But look after you. Look after you. Do some inner work for you. And if you need help, send me a message. I don't know how I'm going to help. Good. You just need a few little tools that will help you do that. That's all. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. It has been wonderful sharing with you guys this evening. I hope you have had a good night. I'm not going to be on tomorrow night. I am going to get a whole bunch of people teed up for the rest of April, for the rest of the month for Love Angels Light TV. Who I'm going to see what I need to put a call out to for my various people I know, of anyone who knows about a shaman or a drumming situation for people to come. Oh, Louise, you were like last in, weren't you? Like second last in. Fly away if you need to. I'm looking for a shaman or a drumming type situation for my next fair. It will be a MacArthur-based fair. Awesome, Renee. You let me know. Just let me know. Send me a PM. I know there's been a bit of a mix-up on my website booking situation, so I need to sort of work on the back end of my Facebook page and find out what's going on with that. We are planning another fair in the MacArthur area and in the Illawarra area. So keep an eye out for those dates once we get the venues sorted and people booked in. I am looking for a shaman, drummer type person. I'm also looking for anyone who's a little bit different, who can bring something new to the table. That's what I'm looking for. In terms of the Love Angels Light TV situation, it will be ongoing for as long as you guys want it. I may get someone like Nat back from Nourished Essence talking about human design. Come to the Northern Beaches. There's actually going to be a fair in the Northern Beaches in DY. I don't know when it is, but there will be a fair, and like Mystique will be there. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, do you, Renee? Yeah, she might not. I mean, Campbelltown's only 2.5 hours from Canberra, depending on which part of Canberra. Yeah. I know that there's going to be something there. All right. So I'm trying to get in contact with the animal communicator, animal spirit communicator. That's going to be cool. So much going on at the moment behind the scenes at Love Angels Light. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your awesomeness. Love Angels Light will not be on live tomorrow night. I don't have dates yet. But I will have at some point soon. I just realized that I was supposed to hear back from a venue and I didn't. So, whoops. So on top of things this week. There's always a new week. Yeah, I've got to email her to book her in. Dika needs to do a night. Dika is going to do something in the Love Angels Light supporter group. If you want to join that, it is $19.97 per month. There's a bunch of people in that group who are learning to read cards, and they read for each other as well when they are open to doing so. It's not mandated. Yes. So have a good night. Have a fabulous Easter. Happy Easter to everyone. I will be back next week at some point. I will be back for Wednesday Wisdom. Apart from that, I have no idea. You guys know as much as I do. Have a really great Easter, guys. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and for being here and making sure I wasn't speaking to myself all night. Good night.